You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Monday, August 4th. Good morning, Rico.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tucson. Thank you guys for tuning into the show. Got a short week ahead, only 2 shows this week before I go on my adventure, as I am doing a real-life investigative journalist piece, where the piece is simple, right? How does an underprepared adult man fly domestically without any real ID or passport, and what that experience is going to be like? I feel like it's going to be fine, but I will be coming back with stories to report on how, our airport system is coping with the new laws and regulation that you have to have a little star or on your driver's license. So
what if you just get a sticker and put a star on it and see if that works?
Yeah, I'm not going to do any of that. In fact, actually, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the American defense, and that is, I didn't know. As simple as that. I didn't know. There's no way they could be like, hey, you knew about this. You heard about this. There's no way you could prove to me that I've been reading news.
They're going to ask you to see your email list. Let's see your email. Open your Gmail, sir.
Yeah, I didn't get an
here it
email.
is.
I didn't get an email from the government telling me to get a new driver's license. They didn't tell me that. The MVD didn't tell me that. So, so on Wednesday morning, I'll be flying out to Austin, Texas, doing this kind of radio conference, hopefully learning how to be, a better professional, if you will. But I'm just excited to kind of network amongst my colleagues. There's a bunch of people there that I've been looking up to in the radio landscape here for quite some time. So I got to try not to geek out and freak them out, to be too weird and just kind of like
Gonna act like you don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey.
Well, that's the thing. It's like there's a fine line between playing it cool and being too creepy, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I straddle that line like a happy hour
A drunk
exotic
girl in a
dancer.
bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, I'm excited about it, but we'll see what happens. I got a call right off the bat. Let's see what this is all about. Rock 102.1. Who's this?
This is Tammy.
Hey, Tammy, what's up?
You know what you should have done about your ID?
What's that?
You should have got up off your butt and went down and got the right ID.
Oh,
yeah,
Mom.
that's very good, Mom.
Dang it.
I covered it. I couldn't find my birth certificate. I'm going through an existential crisis. I don't know if I exist, because if I don't have a birth certificate, do I not exist?
Were you born in Arizona?
No, I was born in New Jersey, Tammy. So, it's a little bit of a hassle. And that's why I didn't do any of that in time. I bought the airplane tickets before, I thought about anything else. And it is what it is. And the good news is we had Coach Q in, just a couple weeks ago. And he's like, dude, I've been flying all over the place and I don't have a real ID or a passport. And all it is an extra TSA line. And that was enough for me to be like, okay, fine. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to skip worrying about trying to get go through all the process and go to MVD or DMV and all that nonsense. And I'm just going to show up early and be like, I'm here. What are you going to do with me?
Wait, so he said they have a separate line?
Yeah, there's an additional line that you're going to go through, and then TSA then rifles through your luggage and stuff, which is fine. I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pack one of those WNBA dildos in there.
You should.
Yes, because they're very trendy. And of course, it's wildly inappropriate. And don't be one of those guys. But over the course of this last week, there were 2 different WNBA games where a dildo just flew out onto the course. On the court, I should say. And, it's a disruption to the game. And it's disrespectful, wildly inappropriate. And if I'm going to do that, though, just so we have an awkward, inappropriate scenario, because I want a TSA agent to look through my bag, find a grossly oversized dildo. And then when they do grab that dildo, then I lock in the eye contact really good, right? And when I lock in that eye contact, I make sure one eye is a little bigger than the other, right? And one eye is kind of like, and just stare into their soul. That's the look. You see that look?
Oh, I've seen that look many times.
Yeah, you have. So
I've seen that look too.
You wish, Tammy.
No, I have.
Well, I appreciate your concern, but I will be reporting back, and you can follow along my adventures or fails on social media at Beef Vegan, okay?
Okay, cool. Thanks, Beef. You guys have a great day.
You too.
You
Love you,
too.
Tammy. All right, so yeah. That's what's going to be happening, and I'm prepared for it.
And those aren't cheap either, so good on you.
Yeah. To investigate into the joke, that's one thing I've always been fiscally irresponsible when it comes to the gag gifts and the gag jokes that I do. But it's all about prop comedy to me. And I'll be there a little extra early. I got like a layover. It is what it is. I'll be fine. But 2 days going in and then off for the rest of the week is cool too. Over this weekend, hope you guys had a good weekend. Not as good a weekend as Jelly Roll, good or bad of a weekend. Jelly Roll performed at the annual SummerSlam. When I say perform, he competed in a tag team match. Now he's not the first celebrity to have wrestled in the WWE, but he is definitely the one who's most out of shape. And a lot of people are concerned and wondering, like, how good or bad would it have been? And I'll tell you this much right now. I'm super proud of Jelly Roll and his performance, because as far as professional wrestling goes, it's 100% a cardio sport, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for a man who was, over the weight of 300 pounds since he was in 6th grade, never under 300 pounds. Took his bumps and took his lumps, got the respect from the WWE fandom and the wrestlers alike. And he's just an overgrown kid living his dreams, man.
I like how Jelly Roll's already a wrestling name, too.
Yeah, he didn't have to change anything.
Yeah.
He didn't have to change anything but his underwear after Logan Paul frog splashed him through the announce table. So congratulations, Jelly Roll, on not getting seriously hurt and putting on a good show at SummerSlam. We're going to have a good show because we're locking into your Morning Morons coming up after Killswitch Engage, kicking things off Green Day on Rock 102.1 KFMA. It's Beef Vegan Presents. But you know the name of the show. Let's go. I was like, well, Rock 102.1 KFMA, those White Stripes and Beef Vegan Presents. As we all know, the legendary Hulk Hogan passed away last week. You got me. At the age of 71 years old, which not news to anybody. Did you know there was going to be a couple Hulkamania or Hulk Hogan projects in the works? Hollywood heavy hitters. I mean, we've all heard about the biopic that was allegedly going to star Chris Hemsworth. To immortalize basically the peak of Hulkamania. And this is going to be a Netflix movie. A lot was invested in this. Did you know that this just got put on the shelf?
No, I didn't hear about it at all.
Yeah, so when it started, there was a lot of hype around the idea that Hemsworth was going to play Hulk Hogan. He, in fact, actually also got so big that he was the biggest he was as Thor in the last appearance of Thor in the Marvel movies. So, what happened with it? Now, this movie was set to be directed by Todd Phillips, who is best known for The Hangover. Oh, okay. Yes, okay, relax, guys. I got it fixed.
But thank you.
I got it fixed. There was a little bit of a pause, and then there.
What's
I'm
up,
dressing
Chef?
it. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Good to see you. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Welcome to NPR. Good morning.
Yes.
WNBC.
First thing I had to talk to you about, Chef Christian, I just checked the Instagram message, right? And I'm like, oh, no. He messaged me back at 12 o'clock, and I didn't look at the rest of your message.
Yeah.
Because of spacing. Spacing got us, right? And I'll give you an example. So, like I saw when you touched base with me on Saturday, it was like 8 o'clock. And I imagine you're probably working Saturday night, right?
I was not.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on my own clock, but
yeah. So we message. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I got you coming in. We want to talk about a few things. Welcome to the show for the first time. And then so I'm like, yeah, look forward to it. Pretty relaxed. We're gonna shoot the shit, and we'll talk about the Suffused dinner and a couple other things you got working on, right?
Cool.
And then, then I get the message back, same here, bud. And I'm like, okay, good. I saw same here, bud, but that's all I saw. So I didn't read it. And then you go, same here, bud, basically return space, right?
Right.
And then want to send me the Addy in time is what I saw this morning.
You're
at 8:54. Yeah. I was like,
no.
Spacing. Because if I would have saw it was a continuation of the sentence, obviously I would have clicked and read on it, but I pretty much read same here, bud. And I'm like, I just saw the whole message. I don't need to click on it.
See, kids, that's why we click on the message, kids.
I know. Let that
Click
be
on
a
the
lesson,
message.
dude.
I
Let
told
the-
Beef it's like a Seinfeld bit. Like, you never space.
yeah.
Space?
What is it with spacing?
Why are you spacing? Yeah, so I'm glad that you did make it on time-ish, and my apologies. Next time I'll click on the message.
No, it's totally fine. Actually, I was here and just staring at this woman that just hit my car right now, and I'm just like,
What?
oh, well, good morning.
Did she hit your
No.
car?
Yeah,
Wait, in
she
the
really
parking
did.
lot here?
Yeah, literally like 2 minutes ago.
What?
In the parking lot
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I was just sipping on my old little energy.
How
drink.
bad did
What?
they get the car?
I have no idea.
Really?
I didn't
Was it
want to
someone
be
that
late,
works here?
Vegan. Okay, I didn't
He's
have
a
time to
pro.
go check.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Geico can wait.
Oh, well, you know what we're gonna have to do is after this segment,
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you an invite to your email to go on your phone, and we gotta
Inspect.
Yeah, Rock 102.1 KFMA. We gotta see. There's a ongoing or developing crime scene here at the station. I'd like to welcome in studio the first time after a long time. Welcome Chef Christian Padilla in studio. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, Padilla.
Yeah. So,
Como se dice?
yeah. Oh no, you lost me there. But yes, we have a lot that we want to talk about with Chef Christian. But we just found out while he was waiting to come into the studio in the parking lot. I'm thinking one of our employees or one of our listeners or
Hey, it could be had a California tag, so
California tags.
Yeah,
Typical.
Yeah,
I
basically
know.
someone
build a wall.
You were parked and your car got hit in the parking lot.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I was just just waiting to come in here, and it's just like clack, 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 and I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound right.
Right.
no.
While you're in your car. And
Oh
did
no,
you talk
no,
to her?
I wasn't in the
Oh.
car. No, I was at the door, like waiting to walk in.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you see her? Did you make contact with her at all?
Or
her, him?
I was gonna wave to her and be like, hello.
Hey.
Yeah, my car looks better now.
Yeah.
But whatever.
A hit and run, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we could like make a big stink about it, but
Oh, we
it
will.
happened already.
Oh no, we're
Yeah.
doing
We're getting a ring cam now.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the final straw.
Shut the cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go take care of business.
Rico, I'm sending you an invite email to your phone.
Okay.
And we're gonna go out into the parking lot and survey
Rico
this damage.
investigates?
Yeah, we're investigating this right now to see exactly what the hell's going on with this and who did this because that's not the way we welcome guests.
Which Rolls Royce is it?
Yeah.
I know.
These
Oh,
chefs,
my,
man.
my neck is hurting. I wasn't in the car, but
Ow.
that whiplash.
Yeah,
No.
turning your head around, hearing the sound, being like, that sounds like my car's going to give you whiplash. Well,
Yeah.
that's not the first impression that I was looking to make with you, Chef.
Oh
but,
no.
yeah.
Whatever.
What kind of place am I
Yeah.
going into here?
I know. So we're gonna see that damage right here. There's a lot to talk about on the stream and off the stream with Chef Christian. And one of the things that we're going to talk about off the stream is a collaboration that you're going to be doing here with Tucson Doobie, correct?
Yep. That is
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about that infused dinner and more here on the podcast, and we're do some investigative journalists. So join us, youtube.com/beefvegan. And when we come back, we have so much that we're going to get to this podcast. So you can hang with us on Rock 102.1 or join us online. Be back right after these words and music from Stain to Rock 102.1. All right. You get in
Want me
there?
to go out there?
Yeah. And then we could
Do we
literally
really?
see it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna wait till the end.
No, I'm going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
What car?
It's the yellow mini.
The yellow mini.
Yeah, it's hard to miss.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna, and then we'll have questions. You'll be able to hear us too. So pop in right when you're outside of there, and then we'll do a little audio.
I don't even know how I'm communicating with you guys.
You're gonna be able to communicate through the phone, so you're gonna be able to hear us through the phone. Yeah. So once you pop in, you'll see how this works. And this is the best way to still be able to work, but then at the same time, investigate.
Yeah.
This. Let's see. All right, here we go. Turn your phone horizontally if you can, Rico, because then we can go full screen.
Oh,
Yeah, can you hear me?
other lot.
Yeah, the lot. And can you turn your phone horizontally for me? You know what I'm saying?
Hello. Sorry. Good.
Not saying.
Rico, can you hear me? Rico, can you hear me? I don't think he could hear me.
All right. Let's take a look here.
Can you hear? Can you hear me at all?
I don't think he's hearing anything.
Hey, Rico, I don't think you're hearing anything, huh? And then he froze. Let's see. So did the woman walking by? She's a very responsible woman.
I can't hear you guys, but I'm doing some.
Yeah, why can't you hear us? Maybe you should turn the volume up, Rico. Turn your volume up. He can't hear me, so I can't say that. So where do you think the damage is?
Right there on that side.
Right there?
Yeah.
On that side? Is it the car next to you?
Yeah, it is.
This is the black car
I'm not
next to
hearing you guys at all, but I'm doing full investigative journalism right now.
Yes, if you look at me, turn your volume up, dude. And let's see, turn volume up. Let's see if that works.
Dude's like, yeah, it looks like they hit the entire car. This thing's a piece of shit.
It is up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'll take that away.
Hi, Drum. What? What's up? Oh, okay. Chef's
Drum?
like, somebody hit my car. I'm like, I'm doing full investigative journalism. Let's go back in.
Was it Drum? Tell me it was Drum. I'll have her head on a stick. All right. California plates, though, huh? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's I felt like we it froze. So yeah, we got some answers, more questions than answers, to be honest. With you.
Okay.
Yeah. But the person sitting next to you, did their car look like it was messed up?
I like I mentioned, I didn't bother looking.
And it sucks. It always happens when you have somewhere to go, right?
Yeah, I know,
You're like,
right?
oh, yeah, I'm trying to be on the air here. I'm already a couple minutes late.
Yeah.
And now crunch. Well, luckily it wasn't that bad. I couldn't tell that much. I mean, I'm not an insurance adjuster, any of those claims and stuff. So I can't tell you how much you're going to get for that. What kind of car is that?
It is a yellow Mini Cooper Countryman.
Yeah. Are you a fan of the Mini Cooper?
I love that engine so much. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. Like I'm gonna be really sad when I got to get rid of it.
Right.
But it's already coming to that time,
Yeah. I was thinking about getting one of those. My uncle had one too. I mean, they're small, so you feel it when you're like driving along on a freeway and you see like a semi and whatnot.
Well, that one's the like the SUV version.
Okay.
So like I have a huge amount of space in the back. It folds down and everything. But the engine, it's a 6-speed turbo. Plus the suspension in it, like. Yeah, the takeoff on that thing is amazing.
Yeah.
No, it rides great.
All right. Yeah. I would. I mean, it looks like a little race car. All right. Well, let's see. Once we get Rico set back up, we're gonna reset the table. Be back with more with Chef Christian Padilla right after this. Earlier this morning, we talked about the two, not one, but two movies that were supposed to be made about Hulk Hogan that are now both scrapped for various reasons. In case you missed it, one little something like this. And there was plenty of delays, and in 2021 the film still seemed to go, and Hulk Hogan showed an appreciative photo of the Thor actor showing off his bulky arms on Instagram.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. The quote says, "My brother that has the Hogan pump on Jack looks like you could slam Andre, brother." Hulk Hogan was the only person who would put brother 3 times in one sentence. Now, 3 years later, during an interview, Hogan revealed why he loved the script and even believed that Hemsworth would receive Oscar attention for the movie. And he said they kind of missed a beat in the contract, though. Hogan said, agreeing with, the host he was being interviewed with at the time, and the host asked if Netflix was at fault. He said there was a payment that wasn't placed at the right time. The script was amazing. And it was the best thing. The guy who wrote the script, Scott Silver, said it was the best thing he ever written.
Wow.
Yeah.
They even had Daniel Day-Lewis playing Macho Man.
That would be fantastic. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I think Hogan wanted too much control over it. And, it just kind of put a kibosh on the project. In a 2024 interview with Variety, Todd Phillips confirmed that the film was scrapped, unfortunately. And this is something that won't return, as of right now.
Damn.
It looks like we won't get a Hulk Hogan biopic. And
I really wanted to see Hemsworth with that Hulk Hogan haircut.
Yes, dude. Yes. See
how that works.
I thought Hemsworth, would have been a fantastic Hulk Hogan if he would have been able to drop the accent, the Australian accent for sure. But what I didn't know is that was only one of 2 movies that was in pre-production about Hulk Hogan. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon were producing a biopic as well, but their biopic would have been on the later end of Hulk Hogan's career when he sued Gawker for the sex tape was leaked around the world. And of course, this sex tape also had audio clips in it of Hulk Hogan saying some racist remarks, and that is some things that again, haunted his legacy all the way up until the end, even when he passed away. It was a polarized reaction on the internet. Some people thanking him for the childhood memories, and other people saying, good riddance of bad rubbish, right? Now, for whatever reason, now Matt Damon and Ben Affleck have pulled the plug. And this situation is like, hey, I feel like the time is right to strike, right? You know what I mean? Like whenever you release a biopic after the person passes away, there's a little extra interest. And then you don't have the person still around to kind of be like, that's not how it went down, brother. Let me show you how it did,
Yeah.
Sources
might just be like too soon type of thing. To wait a couple of years.
I don't know. Sources with knowledge of the project said there's no interest in moving forward in the film, and the decision was made long before Hogan's passing. Hogan wasn't participating in the film, had no interest in being part of it because obviously it didn't highlight his career in a positive way. The reason for scrapping the movie hasn't been made public, but now, we went from having almost 2 Hulk Hogan biopics to having no Hulk Hogan biopics.
Damn.
I know. And I still want to see that Hemsworth Hulk Hogan biopic.
I do too, now that you mention it. I guess I got to settle for going back and watching his movies like Suburban Commando.
Yeah, it's not going to hit the same.
It's not gonna hit the same.
Yeah. I definitely wouldn't recommend Suburban Commando, but no holds barred. If you want to see it, expert class of why not to write a movie while high on cocaine, because I believe Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon both co-penned that movie, produced by the WWF.
I smell a marathon coming on here.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's binge worthy for sure.
Yes,
but yeah. So if you're expecting a Hulk Hogan biopic, don't hold your breath. We got weird news and headlines coming up next, and music on the way from 7 Mary 3 in Lincoln Park. So keep it right here. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right, we discovered exactly what went down with everything, and it couldn't have been a better bad case scenario.
It was China.
Yeah. Well, it was Drum. It was young Drum, and Drum's always kind of like a jerk face to me, to be honest with you. She's kind of mean, and just one of a few that have issue with me. So. This is an opportunity to mess with her in a way. And I have to play it cool. I have to figure out.
She's watching right now in the comments to see if she's okay.
She doesn't watch. Yeah. She probably even forgot the URL, but I'm like, luckily it's not that much damage and stuff, right? Yeah. I mean, would you see?
A wheel,
I don't know.
Plastic fender scuff.
Yeah.
It was a fender scuff. So something you could honestly just kind of.
No, it's probably not more than
cooler.
$30,000.
Exactly.
Out of court.
Exactly. I got this at an auction.
Yeah.
This is limited edition. Yeah, like that kind of stuff.
The Italian job look.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Exactly. That's something we should talk about. All right, Chef Christian Padilla, for Zio Pepe and various, cooking competitions too. I mean, you're just like a chef around the scene.
Yeah.
Yes.
New on the scene. Been in Tucson for about 2.5 years already.
Okay. Yeah. You already made a name for yourself, which is great. Yeah. And how long you been in Zio Pepe? For the 2 years?
No, actually, I just started working with Matt over there. I want to say like about 3 weeks ago.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Just a little menu design right now. Seeing what happens.
Well, see, with Zio Pepe, of course, with Chef Devin and Matt, what they kind of curated was this, this great hybrid of Mexican meets Italian, right?
Yeah.
A lot of Southern flair. And with that, you're going to continue that aspect of Zio Pepe, or are they going to continue with that kind of theme? And
no, most definitely. When I first heard the idea of Mexican Italian, I'm like, that's dumb.
Why though? Because it makes sense to me.
I mean, it's just like my chef brain is like, I hate the entire fusion thing. And but then I went over there and I had the food and I was just like, oh, I see what they're doing. This makes actually perfect sense.
I thought, when they initially said it, I thought it made the world of sense to me because there's similarities between the two.
Tomatoes.
They use tomatoes, a lot of the ingredients base. I mean, there's heat, obviously, that is more so the Sonoran flavor or the Mexican flavor. But yeah, a lot of it is a lot of cheeses, a lot of sauces,
Mhm.
you know, and that kind of thing. If you look at like an enchilada, and then you look at a what is it
Chicken
called?
parmigiano.
No.
Okay, I like
Keep
to
it
say
in-
that. I just like to say
A
that.
I know.
lasagna?
No, the tubes of manicotti.
Oh,
Right?
okay, yeah.
Look, like, you know, what is the difference between the two besides the cheese? I mean, they still have the same kind of like idea, and that's just like a tube of, you know, some kind of starch filled with cheese, top of the sauce.
Yep.
You know, so like the
Mhm.
similarities don't stop there, and I felt like, you know, combining that was great, and they nail it. So
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
and you're giving it like a facelift.
You know, for lack of better words, yeah. I did Italian cooking for about 10 years of my career.
Yeah.
Also I'm Mexican, so then it's just like it kind of made sense, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, we've been having fun. And you know, Matt's been really awesome, like really influential, like really like, you know, pushes you to like the limit and stuff like that. It's just
Yeah.
like, hey, what about this? And what about that? I'm like, all right, man, let's try it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
and
throw it
like,
against the wall.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been great.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
Is there anything that you've kind of like threw against the wall that's kind of sticking that you're excited to roll out? Like, okay, yeah, this is like your first recipe where you're like, oh yeah, this is actually gonna be bomb.
Yeah, actually, I've been pretty bricked up about this one.
Yeah.
It's a white menudo cioppino.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
yeah, so it's like a white seafood menudo that we put together, and it's so good.
Yeah.
For lack of better words,
just gotta
I'm like,
try it.
yeah, I
Yeah.
tried it, and I'm like, I was amazed.
Yeah.
I amazed myself, and I'm like, dude, I'm like 96.5% happy on this, and I'm just like, that's probably the happiest I've ever been.
That's a good percentage.
It's gotta
Yeah.
be the best way to be a chef too. Everything you try yourself, you're like, I am a good chef.
Oh yeah,
Like,
and then
just, like,
other times
right
it's
there.
just like I'm a phony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're live at Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We're here with Chef Christian Padilla.
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 It's a
I'll
padilla.
roll the R's here soon. Talking about Zio Pepe and, you know, kind of giving the menu a little facelift, adding some more the Mexican Italian fusion dishes to their already amazing menu.
Yes.
Which, you know, again, is something that you haven't necessarily seen before, which is odd to me because it makes so much sense. But some of the dishes that Chef Christian is already working on, he's already blowing himself out of the water as far as like, oh, this is going to be good.
Yeah.
Really good. So, you know, I really feel like this could be a form of a cuisine that could catch on in other places. For
Most
sure.
definitely. Like I never heard of it before. Like I never heard about the idea. You know, obviously, like I did Italian. Well, not obviously, but I did Italian food for a while, and there were certain things that I would just like hide in there. But this is like full blown in your face, like, you know, Italian Mexican fusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. Which even down to the pizza. Which
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, and once you have it, you're like, why haven't anyone thought about this before? You know what I mean? It seems like it's right there. It's right on our face. But,
Mhm.
all right. Well, you know, what brought you to Tucson then? You've been here for like 2.5 years. Where'd you come from?
So I spent about 7 years in Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Before moving back to Arizona. I'm originally from Nogales.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, or Rio Rico, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I came back. I wanted to be closer to family. You know,
Nice.
I kind of been far for a little too long. So
Yeah, so your culinary journey, right? You went in and just started like working in kitchens, everything. Do you go to school for it as well?
I did not.
Okay.
No, I studied surgical technology.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I used to assist in orthopedic surgery.
Whoa.
Yeah,
and that was
imagine this guy, you know, just like just cranking that, like popping that hip bone out. Yeah.
As soon as you started telling people what they're eating in their mouths, you're like, I know what that is.
Oh yeah.
I should be a chef.
yeah. So that wasn't fast paced and stressful enough. You had to get in the kitchen.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right.
It's almost the same thing, really.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Different cuts of meat, if anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, what got you into the restaurant industry?
I've been cooking since I was like 10.
Mm.
I was cooking with my grandma. You know, she taught me the way.
Okay.
And
so you have Nana recipes from way back. What part?
yeah.
Is it the Sonoran like recipes that they had? Is that where your family's from? Like the
you
Sonoran
know,
part of Mexico?
surprisingly, actually, yes. They're from Hermosillo and Guadalajara.
Okay.
But yeah, like a lot of things that she used to cook, later when I grew up are like Italian recipes.
Really? See?
Yeah, and I didn't even know that. Like, yeah.
See, I knew you're late to the party, and not too many other people knew. But I was trying to tell Rico for years. I'm like, Italian and Mexican, pretty much the same thing, different spice flavors. That's it.
Yeah, one of my favorite things she used to make was camarones mojo de ajo.
I have no idea what that is.
It's shrimp and garlic.
Okay, yeah.
Shit ton of butter,
scampi.
shit ton of garlic, and
shrimp scampi.
scampi.
Yeah,
it's scampi.
And and you know that's a full blown Italian thing, and I was just like, oh shit, grandma, oh shit, Nana, what's up?
Yeah. Well, no, we're on the air though. So
sorry.
So Rockwood, yeah, I had to dump it. I was like, that sounds like shrimp. That sounds like shrimp. Does it sound like shrimp? Yeah.
Oh, shrimp,
Holy
Nana.
shrimp! Oh, shrimps! Yes.
Yes. All scampi.
All right. Well, actually, that's a good time to transition to the podcast broadcast because we got an event that's happening. That's a very exclusive event. Only 75 people are allowed to go to this event, which is a collaboration with Tucson Doobie. We're going to talk about that and, what to expect for that fusion dinner on the podcast broadcast. You can join us, youtube.com/beefvegan, or keep it right here because we'll be back after music from Stone Temple Pilots on Rock 102.1. Clear.
And there's nothing better than referring to like Sonoran, like Mexican cities. It's like my grandma's from Magdalena.
Yeah.
Like places like that.
And
It's
they
way
say
cooler than
Guadalajara.
Magdalena.
Yeah.
But where are you from? I'm from Wisconsin. Well, she's from Magdalena. Oh man.
I'm gonna pull up Tucson Doobie here. As this, so you're the latest chef to do an infused dinner here. Have you ever done infused cooking?
I have not.
So have you thought of trying to do recipes that kind of bring out the flavor of whatever kind of like cannabis oil that you're going to be using?
Yeah, 100%.
Really? Okay.
Oh yeah, the menu's been done since they pitched the idea to me.
Nice.
Oh, you immediately was like, I got this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Creating menus is like my happy place.
Yeah.
And then I'll get the entire like flow together of the menu and how it kind of complements the next dish and the following dish and the following dish and the entire flow of everything. So
That's okay. And you've already tested these out?
these recipes,
Yeah.
I would say three of the dishes I've done before.
Have you tested out the oil?
That I have not.
Yeah.
No, that's on the
that I
to-do
have.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with edibles. Oh
So am I.
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
love
I've heard.
Half a gummy. I'm
I've
like,
heard beef vegan.
yeah.
People know.
Yes, they know. The word gets out,
Yeah.
Well, it's not even just the infused part. It's the smoke break in between. I was just talking to Chef Maria Mazzone about this because she's doing one, or she did one. When did this happen? For Maria's, it might have already happened.
It did. That was last month.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so there's one here in August, and then mine is in September. I think mine is the last one.
Yeah, and
Nice.
that's not going to be at Zio Pepe.
No,
and it's
no.
on September 16th. So is it a 15th? Is
Yes.
it a private location? What day does the 15th land on?
It's that's a good question. I think it's a Wednesday.
All right. And you'll see, like here, Cowpig did an example of this. There's, with
It's a
the
Friday.
leaves and everything. Yeah. And Cowpigs looked fantastic as well as they had their infused dinner. I had mine at Dante's Fire with Chef Ken, and he did a great job and many different entrees. And I had pictures of it where, we had a full 4-course meal, or maybe even a little bit more. And then he even had infused drinks happening. And the thing is, like I said on the podcast, like,
Pace myself.
yeah, I was pacing myself.
Yeah.
It was fine. But then we took a smoke break, and then I was not fine. And I came down, I sat at the table, I whited out for a while. It came back to you once the cold sweat broke, and it was great. And
I woke up for my weed coma.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Chrissy for Tucson Doobie, she kind of saved me. And I forgot what she gave me. It was like probably CBD oil or something, and that was the way to bring you down. Now 100% placebo, there's no fucking way it really brings you down, right?
It's all psychological.
Yeah. She's like, I got the magic drop still.
Just take this. It's like a little bottle, magic potion bottle.
Yeah,
Just take a drop.
yeah, but since I had Mama Chrissy taking care of me, my anxiety level went down.
Yeah.
And I was able to finish the night
You
without
got the
having...
queen bee of the whole Tucson Doobie thing telling you it's going to be okay.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay, it's going to be okay.
But the food is delicious, and obviously you're hungry, and then you could taste, marijuana brings those senses alive, right? All your senses, feel, touch, taste.
Yeah.
And so, it takes a food that's normally just delicious and cranks it to 11,
Well, we're the fun thing about the one that I'm doing, it is going to be 5 courses.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a vegan one.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is going to be, I think, the first vegan one in the series.
Nice.
Or sorry, one of the vegan ones. It's going to be the last one.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get, and actually I haven't talked to her, so if she's listening right now, hey Michelle. So Arizona Wine Collective, I'm trying to get them to do non-alcoholic wines as well.
Nice.
Yeah, to do
Yeah,
like a wine pairing with this, because legally you can't do alcohol and THC.
You're right.
So it'll be a little higher end, if you will.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
And a vegan, that's got to be a challenge in itself too, to infuse with vegan recipe to eliminate any kind of creams, butters, things like that.
Not necessarily. No,
Okay.
No. I mean, when I first went out to Seattle, I was actually a vegan chef.
Really?
Yeah. They hired me to move out there and start working for this restaurant for like a vegan. It was a meat-friendly vegan restaurant.
Okay.
Leave it to Seattle. Name something like that. You know?
Yeah.
And
what is a meat-friendly vegan restaurant?
Yeah, it's like saying like a meat restaurant that's vegan friendly. You know?
Yeah.
Just flip it around.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, they hired me to move out there, and I was a vegan chef for the first, I'll say like 8 months that I was out there or something like that.
Okay.
But I like it. I mean, it's just eat your veggies.
Yeah, I know. And so do I. I mean, my daughter's vegan, so I mean, I have plenty of foods. People are surprised and it's like, yeah, I eat vegan food sometimes, or there's days that I don't eat meat, and they're like, what? Because people are so used to it.
Well, you ate a salad?
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Good for
You
you.
could eat a salad. You could skip a day without doing dairy and meat and still eat well.
I swear by hummus, dude. I can eat that every day.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Hummus is my thing.
legitimately. Yeah. I mean, what's a go-to when you're like went to the vegan restaurant and you're a vegan chef? What's the most popular thing that people like order? Like the most like common?
I would
when it comes to
say,
vegan?
I would say from my personal like experience and taste,
Mhm.
Indian food.
Yeah.
some of
Most
the-
of it is. Yeah.
Yeah, most of the like Indian food is vegan,
Right.
and Indian food's like my number one favorite.
Yeah, no, it's really good, and that's because they worship the cows. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling.
Super
I'm
carb
saying
heavy.
something that literally everybody knows. But
I'm cultured.
Yeah. How did Beef Vegan get canceled?
So, what was the
And you're a
culinary
cow
scene?
worshiper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the culinary scene like in Seattle? I imagine it's got to be pretty good, right?
It's just different.
Okay. Just because it's mainly seafood and
as far as
teardrops.
teardrops.
Yeah.
It's a grunge joke.
Yeah.
It's like salmon and sadness, I imagine.
yeah.
And toss salad and scrambled
snowflake
eggs.
salad.
Yeah.
No. The food's great. The seafood amazing. Obviously, you know, it's literally a stone throw away from the water.
Right.
You know, it's such a melting pot of so many different people and cuisines. But I would say, as far as the scene goes, like Tucson kills it.
Yeah.
You know, as far as just the community, the group of chefs and everything, everybody from Gut, you know, all the chefs that I've met along the way and on my you know, chefdom travels, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Has been awesome and like, you know, very communal.
Yeah.
I would say in Seattle, nothing like that.
Not at all.
No,
Because
no.
it's more big city. I imagine. I mean, it's kind of like the same thing in Phoenix too. You know, I mean, I know that. Well, Chef Gary and Chef Michael, they tried to do knife fight in Phoenix, can't do it because they don't have the
cutthroat.
same type of community and support like that we have down here.
Yeah, and I've never felt anything like that.
Right.
Yeah, so it's been, you know, I'm gonna say a blessing probably, like being able to experience that and be in the position I'm in.
Oh yeah. And even just working with a team like Chef Matt and Zio Pepe, and I mean, did you know people when you came back because you grew up kind of, so you came in just
there's like a couple dudes I went to high school with, and that's about it. Yeah.
and just attacked the scene.
Yep.
Nice.
Did you arrive here before or after Tucson was named a city of gastronomy?
After.
Yeah,
actually,
there you go.
I didn't even know until
People
I
tell
got
you
here,
within a week.
and they're like, "Oh, Tucson's
Did you
UNESCO
know?
certified," and I'm like, "Then why's your food suck, dude?"
Oh,
Yeah, why are you flexing without any bicep or something?
That's true.
Yeah.
You gotta have something to back it a little bit, right?
Got 'em.
Yeah. Got him.
Got him.
All right, I gotta pull this up here. There was two things I wanted to share with you here. That's not even food related.
All right.
But is fun. for the podcast. One thing that I shared as a speed break. Have you ever, growing up, were you ever a wrestling fan?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so Hulk Hogan for sure.
Okay.
Right? I mean, obviously.
I know who he is, yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie No Holds Barred?
No, but I did just watch. Oh no, I haven't.
Okay, what did you watch that was Hulk Hogan friendly?
Was it Mr. Nanny?
Mr.
Yeah, okay.
Nanny.
Yeah, that was
Forgot
best.
about that one.
Yeah,
So
terrible.
Terrible.
It was
Don't
terrible.
watch it.
Yeah,
I was
and then
tearing.
Gremlins, of course.
And that was actually
Yeah.
one of his best, Mr. Nanny. Yeah. And so I was telling Rico after we did our segment on Hulk Hogan, because there was going to be 2 biopics that were in the works and then, got canceled even before Hulk Hogan passed away. One was going to star Chris Hemsworth as Hulk Hogan in his prime during the rise of Hulkamania, which was going to be a Netflix movie. A lot of people got excited about that, present company included. I was like, yeah, let me see this.
Yeah.
But Hulk Hogan, the reports were he was too hands-on, and it kind of killed the project, right? Todd Phillips, who directed Joker and The Hangover, was directing it. But yeah, so that got canceled. And then what I didn't know was Matt Damon and Ben Affleck were producing a biopic about Hulk Hogan and the Gawker lawsuit. So all the scandals, like later on, like the tail end Hulk Hogan, which Hulk Hogan had nothing to do with because it was a part of his life that he didn't want to spotlight anyways. But that got canceled too. And now it's like, come on, now strike while the iron's hot, man. Guy just passed away. Let's cash in.
Let's exploit his IP immediately.
Yeah. But that brought up Hulk Hogan's movie career.
Okay.
And I told, Rico, there was a time where Hollywood was knocking, right? It was after Rocky III, the rise of Hulkamania. Hulk Hogan was such a polarizing, popular figure all over the world. You didn't know professional wrestling, but you knew who Hulk Hogan was. So Hollywood wanted to cash in on this, much like they did with The Rock. Now, Vince McMahon knew this, but didn't want to lose his golden goose. So he's like, hey, let's produce a movie together. We'll write it together, Vince McMahon and Hulk Hogan. And we'll produce it. And, that way you could still make movies and still be in the WWF. Now, the thing is, they wrote the script in one weekend in a hotel room. So you got to imagine it's the 80s. It wasn't vitamins they were snorting. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So very cocaine fueled a script came out called No Holds Barred. In it, was terrible acting. It was the introduction of Tiny Zeus Lister. Who went on to be famous as Debo in Friday, right? It was my introduction to him. He actually ended up wrestling as well for a minute to promote the movie.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but the movie was so bad, so catastrophically
That's
bad
subjective.
that it pushed Hulk Hogan's movie career back a few years, right? So Hollywood didn't want to touch him after this stink. Maybe the stink that they smelled wasn't the performance. Maybe it was actually Dookie, because this is a scene that is famous from No Holds Barred. That makes you want to go out and see it immediately. Listen to it. Check this out.
Nice. You're gonna do this.
Yeah, see how much.
Oh my god, is that real?
Cocaine's
Yes.
a hell of a drug.
What's that smell?
Nice.
That was it.
That wasn't even part of the movie. They haven't started filming yet.
No,
it
that's
just
real.
happened.
Yeah, no,
You're like,
that's
Hulk, we're not filming
Check
yet.
this out.
Yeah,
That's actually
That's just real.
That was me in the parking lot earlier when she hit my car.
Yes, 100%.
What I hear, brother.
Yeah, it's amazing, right? I know, fantastic. But that was real. That's a real scene, and No Holds Barred. And that's why that movie flopped, of course, and did
That's why it
push
should
back.
be a hit.
I know, right?
That's
It's
why
a
it should
hit.
be great.
Yeah, bring it
Today.
back.
Yeah, it's coming back. I mean, so I encourage you to watch No Holds Barred this week. That is your assignment. We're back on the air on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Be Vegan Presents. Hanging out here with Chef Christian Padilla, who we're talking about the infused dinners that we're doing, and with Tucson Doobie, which we talked about here on the podcast, and the revitalized menu here that you're going to add to for Zio Pepe. Which, when are you rolling that out?
That is a very good question. I will post that when it's happening. It should be sometime soon, like within the next week.
Do you need taste testers? It's like a soft opening. You need like soft bodies to come taste it.
You know what? you got an invite.
That's what
All
I'm saying.
You know?
That's how it's done, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll try that because again, what was one like infusion dish where you're like, I'm going to do Italian, I'm going to do Mexican, I'm going to have them
easy. Yeah.
make a baby, but then it was an ugly baby, and you're like, I'm never going to make that baby again. That's the one.
This is the abomination.
Actually, oh man, I haven't had one.
Okay,
Yeah,
so all the babies been beautiful.
Yeah, they all been pretty cute babies.
Nice.
Yeah, they're all green though. Like I have a array of green babies. You
Okay.
know, yeah, it's a very green menu for some reason.
Okay, green as in like very, very vegetable friendly, vegan friendly, or green is like sustainable.
No, it's just very like picturesque green. It's just
Okay.
like there's a lot of green sauces, a lot of like fresh herbery. You know, I have like a salsa macha verde on there as well. So it's like green on green on green, and it's very green.
Yeah.
I'm calling it the green inferno, if anything.
Yeah. Nice.
Hulk smash.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
smash.
Besides the menudo that you mentioned, what was another dish that you're just like, that's a beautiful baby?
Well, actually, speaking of the salsa macha verde, we're doing that on burrata.
Oh.
So it's like matcha on burrata.
Yeah. Well, see, burrata is having its moment, right? It's kind of like a cauliflower, how, cauliflower can turn into anything. Burrata
Right. King of
is
veggies,
a
yeah.
mozzarella where, that's now on any good restaurant's menu, good Italian restaurants. And it's just such a good cheese and spread.
Yeah, it really is. And, the quality as well. Everything's all about quality.
Right.
One mozzarella is better than the other. If you're comparing like American cheeses to Italian cheeses, of course, Italian's going to win every time.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, this burrata, buffalo milk, curd sort of thing. It's all about the quality, and let the cheese speak for itself, and just accompany it with something that really has its, complements it, if you will, so.
But that's like savory and meaty then?
So you get a lot of nuts. There's a lot of floral notes. I like using a lot of like citrus zest, mint, cilantro. I use vanilla in that, toasted pistachio, toasted nuts, habanero. There's
Add a little spice to it.
Yeah, exactly. To get the mouth salivating, if you will.
Yeah,
It already is.
Have you done any cooking competitions? Because obviously we just had Iron Chef, which we had reigning defending.
It was at Meet
Chef
the Chefs.
Anthony Well, you're at Meet the Chefs, yeah.
I was at Meet the Chefs.
Yeah, you're at Meet the Chefs representing.
I was helping Logan over at the Eddie.
Yes,
right.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have you ever done any cooking competitions or anything like that?
Last year I did compete in knife fights. I threw my name in again for knife fights this year.
Nice.
So I'm hoping I get in there again.
Yeah.
I actually just won a competition for Chef Carla Hall. So actually I was just in New York earlier this week, or last week actually. Where am I? Earlier last week. She chose my dish for like 2025 critics pick. Pick.
Okay.
Yeah, so they flew me out to New York. I met Carla Hall, Aaron Sanchez, Andrew Zimmerman, and all those people.
Wow.
Nice. What was the dish that won?
It was the description is horrid, but it's a beautiful dish. It's on my Instagram. It's,
I'll pull it up. But what's the layman's description?
So it is deviled egg, but it's a soft poached duck deviled egg.
Okay.
There you go.
Right here.
Yeah, that's the guy.
You gonna share it?
But it's like a guatalacoche crema, jalapeno ash, soft poached deviled egg. There's a local lady here that was that she actually grows and harvests her own eggs and that sort of stuff. And it's just a huge array, like chiltepin oil, epazote oil.
Oh yeah, this thing looks like a work of art. Like literally, looks like art, dude.
Thank
It
you.
does.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not gonna eat this.
Yeah,
it's too beautiful.
What is the base that you got on the plate then?
That's guatalacoche crema.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
what does that mean?
So that's like the Mexican truffle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like the first one better. That sounds way cool.
Guatalacoche.
It's a truffle that works
What
harder
about your
than
brother?
other truffles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's great
And the
because it's
truffle bag.
black and gray, and you think that, and in the middle of this dish, which you can see on the youtube.com/beefvegan or on our Instagram right here, it just a colorful explosion, and this is a deviled egg dish.
Yeah, and actually, there's I posted a video of me plating it, and I used my boy Gucci Man in the back as a sound. Yeah,
Nice.
But yeah, it was a fun dish. That was my first plating at Go, and I presented it, and Carla Hall being from the South, she's like, I love deviled eggs. So.
Yeah, and they're duck eggs.
And they're duck eggs.
Yeah. So what's the difference between regular, like chicken eggs and duck eggs as far as flavor and texture?
They're just a little more rich.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a little richer. I don't want to say gamier, but
Right.
you know, it's
Are they around the same size?
no, they're bigger.
Okay, they're bigger.
Yeah,
okay.
they're definitely bigger.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Grande huevos.
Yeah,
Ah,
dude. That's it's crazy, dude, because you didn't go to a culinary school. You just worked in the kitchen.
Yep.
And then you're pulling out stuff like this, which is 100% like you would assume culinary training was involved in this. This was all like on the job creativity and growing up with a nana that inspired you to be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I definitely had you know, a lot of great chefs that I've worked with that, you know, I learned from as well.
Yeah, of course.
So, you know, just kind of do what Bruce Lee did, and it's just like take what's good and leave the rest, you know? Yeah, and then just develop your own style.
Hell yeah. Well, I love it. Well, let's continue to go down the rabbit hole here on the podcast broadcast. Also, I'm going to show you some adorable images with dogs because,
Okay.
because
I'm going to say breeds you can say.
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
give you some fancy words.
Yeah. So
You don't need to roll your R
youtube.com/beef
on this one.
vegan. Exactly. We got your beef tip coming up after these words and music from Disturbed and Rock 102.1 KFMA. Yeah, this looks amazing, dude. So
Thanks, man.
when you get the chef pick, right? Critics' Choice pick of the month. Is there a reward there? Do you get an award? Do you get any kind of compensation for like
Well, no, they paid for the trip. It was like a $8,000 trip. but
yeah,
then
okay.
it's-
You're going to New York and they put you up in a hotel.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then I went through to like 3 Michelin restaurants that they paid for.
When you flew, did you have a real ID or passport?
passport.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm flying out on
He's a-
Wednesday morning.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I'm just that's for me personally. And I don't have any of that shit. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah,
so-
I mean they'll probably make a stink about it in the beginning.
Yeah. And you know what though? So like I hear that you go through an extra TSA line, but I also feel like if you're too eager for them to frisk you, they hold back a little bit. You know what I mean? Like people want what they can't have.
Yeah.
If you're, just sludding it up, like, yeah, come on, daddy. Don't forget
Yeah.
to get in between the
Guess
cracks.
what I'm
Ooh.
hiding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it weird so that way I feel like I'll get rushed through. So I'm already got the game plan going on.
It does feel like the shame line too. It's like an obvious shame tactic.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look at these idiots.
Uh-huh.
Was it Spinal Tap that he wraps the cucumber in aluminum and then like puts it in his pants?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah.
You got me. See? And the reality
something
is,
prosthetic,
I won't
so.
even use a cucumber. I'll just be fluffing in line.
Oh,
so
yeah, there you go.
yeah.
Don't
Breathing
forget the
heavily.
aluminum.
Yeah, exactly.
It helps.
Yeah. Be like, oh, there's got to be something, right?
Yeah.
You got lipstick in your pants? Like,
Real quick on his Instagram page, I saw we're talking earlier about the chocolate he's getting involved with as well.
oh, yes. Okay.
Well, I was going to say I'm bringing
Here,
that up
pull it up.
because there's a fad that's going on right now, apparently on memes that I'm too old to understand. Because people are making the thing like never watched an episode of Love Island, haven't had a piece of Dubai chocolate.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What is the
Okay.
Dubai chocolate?
Yeah,
thing?
thank you. That is actually a question I want to ask too, because I'm starting to see Dubai chocolate everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
It's the new thing, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Why?
yeah.
¿Por
Talk
qué?
about this Dubai chocolate. What makes it so good, and why does everyone want it right now?
I am not a chocolate fan.
Oh, you don't even like the
I
shit?
I don't know. I mean, it's good. All right. It's good. But I'm like, I don't like chocolate. Like
Cow.
Yeah, cacao.
Cacao.
But yeah, I met the owner. And I was like, hey dude, I'm like super stoner idea. What if we did like a mole Dubai? And so then I did this like a black cherry mole to put in the Dubai chocolates, and then I also did like a Oaxacan white mole. So then we came out with the Oaxacan Dubai like chocolate series thing. And
Damn.
That's when, like stoner ideas
Hell yeah.
come through. You're like,
Yeah.
God bless those stoner ideas, dude. Amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened, and then now we're just like collaborating together, and it's been great actually. Like I'm terrible at desserts, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like I
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
what the
That looks- that looks like
It's like,
money.
it's all right.
What was that
Yeah.
gold chocolate that you pulled up there, Rico?
Oh, before though.
Yeah, I want to see that again because
Oh, the
That's
bonbons?
art too.
No, he made those. Yeah, I just made the inside. I made the fillings. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, deviled eggs. I'll nail all day. Chocolates can't do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's still great though. Is this going to be part of the chocolate festival then that we have coming up? I mean, is it coming up?
I would assume so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the dinner?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would assume so. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep working with the dude. have them like just do a lot of the desserts for the dinners that I do and stuff like that. And I mean, what's better than like a good collaboration?
Yeah,
Hell
sure. Yeah.
I've been meaning to go to this place.
This
too.
mole chocolate, Dubai chocolate that you have, is that
Right.
vegan or no?
There is a vegan one.
There is a vegan one.
There is a vegan.
And where it's dark chocolate. So the mole one that we saw in the picture
Definitely
here.
not vegan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's milk chocolate.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, I mean, and you taste it and you're just like, eh. But everyone else like,
I mean, it's good. I
Okay.
get it. I just like I'm not like a sweets person.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I am when I'm just
Except when all the time.
Yeah. I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, I ate a bag of M&Ms this weekend just for the
Right.
fuck of it. And it's not the Dubai chocolate, but it is weird because it's only this year, recently that I've seen it a couple places
Right.
where I'm like, huh, that's new. Now, of course, we got Thumbcat on Twitch saying it's just marketing hype, But yeah, I mean, what is the best way to describe Dubai chocolate and makes it different from like regular milk chocolate?
I would say the Dubai chocolate is the filling. It's all about that filling inside. It's like a crunchy like kefir, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, it reminds me if like you cover baklava in chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and dude, like those chocolate bars, each one, like they're, I don't know, man, they're like a pound each.
Woo.
Yeah, they're like
Challenge
they're,
accepted.
Yeah, they're heavy, dude. Like, yeah, you could technically like take out, someone's window with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna survive in the desert with a bar of Dubai chocolate.
Right.
I got this.
Yeah, Todd said I'll try it. I'm okay with falling for marketing hype. Here's marketing hype. Did you know there's a surfing competition for dogs?
I do now.
There's your daily All right, check this out. Like, hold on, look at this. Hold on. I'm removing that.
I learned there's a bear hunting thing in Japan and a dog surfing competition.
This is
A lot
legit.
today.
This is a legitimate Who's Top Dog wave riding canines compete in World Dog Surfing Championship.
Chaka, bro.
Check out this dog, dude. So this is a new competition. Apparently, the California Dog Surfing Competition is an actual thing where people take their canines out onto the ocean. Some of them terrified, some of them pros.
I want
Right?
to see the winner. Who's the one that won? Recently?
I'm glad
Was
you
it a
asked.
pug?
Yeah, no, it wasn't a pug.
Damn it.
I would say the guy who won my heart was the guy with the glasses with the evil eyes, dude. That looked like he was like Cars or this guy right here.
Total bro.
How is he not the winner?
Right?
Yeah, just badass all the way through.
Showmanship.
Yeah. As far as the canine who won,
Show off.
what an excellent question. They say a 5-year-old French bulldog won the competition. Yeah, for medium-sized dogs. It was her first time this year, so she's a 1-1 type deal. As far as the owner has a disability. Only has one hand, and so basically channels his aspirations for competitive sports through their dog.
That's
And-
fair. God.
That's
Yeah.
fair, right?
I could just imagine that abusive parent be
Oh,
like,
no.
"You're gonna be the best."
Yeah.
like
Back on the board.
Yeah, ties a brick around its neck and stuff like that. Now swim.
Surf or die.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn,
you're
dude.
catching a bad break. Oh no. Yeah.
I'm
Back
actually being
in there, Rocky.
the winner is like you understand immediately. You're like, oh, I'm going to be rich from Instagram revenue from this dog's profile. now.
Yeah.
I got the #1 surfing dog.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw it.
Sponsorships.
Obviously, the headline grabbed my attention because I'm like, that's ridiculous. And then the picture stole my heart. I'm like, oh, shit, now I
Yeah.
got to watch this on ESPN Ocho.
I
Like,
got you.
And
Yeah.
Ocho.
show me. If you're saying coming up prime time, the World Championship Dog Surfing Competition,
Right?
then I know what I'm doing
Yeah.
for the next 2 hours.
This is right after the World Championship air guitar.
Yeah.
I love this channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I've done before as well. I trained up my friend Brandy to win the championship.
She actually
air
won?
guitarist. Yeah,
No
she
way.
won.
Look
Oh
at
yeah,
that. You're a
Well,
coach.
look, I'm a good coach, and Brandy's she was kind of a spaz, so she really just stole the heart of the crowd and big time champion. Rock 102.1 KFMA. We're back here on the air. But unfortunately, we are all out of time. But I'd like to thank our guest this hour, Chef Christian Padilla from Zio Pepe. And of course, we talked so much. We talked about that infused dinner. We have the chocolates that you have coming up. Tell everyone where they can follow you on Instagram so they could also keep up with your culinary adventures.
Yeah, most definitely. You can find me on Instagram under El Chef Padilla. you know, you can find me on Zio. They've tagged me on a couple things. So, and I'll be around town.
Absolutely.
You're a busy guy.
First time on the show, not the last time. Chef, thank you for joining us. Thank you guys for listening. Drive safe, ride safe. And as always, rock local. Later.
Soon will
Got
come
that heart out
and
coming.
do all
I'll show
your
you a
grief.
dog before
But
you leave, though.
if you've been mean or kind of bad, I will knock out all your teeth.
I mean, look at that guy. Look at that fucking guy. Oh.
Who's a good boy?